What's up, guys? So as someone who is huge and likes to frickin' eat, I have this problem mid-mornings, and it's where, okay, so I get up at 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. I'm usually eating breakfast around 5 or 5:10, and I eat 4 protein French toast sticks. I like French toast sticks, but I don't like all the sugar and the whatever of regular French toast sticks. So I protein French toast sticks, and I'm sorry for the noise of my wiper blades because it's raining outside. But and that fills me up for the time being. Then I make a cup of coffee. Then I get on the road. I have about an hour drive to work, so that puts me at work at 6:30, 7 o'clock ish, somewhere in there, and I'm good. So then I start sipping on coffee, usually when I get to work. But then the coffee's done by 8:30. I'm good for a while. And then between 9:30 and 10 a.m., I start to get hungry. And, you know, maybe it's just a normal human thing. Maybe it's because I overeat and I eat too much. But the problem is I don't want to eat like a big amount of food or a heavy snack because I want to be able to eat lunch on time, but I also don't want to eat more for breakfast because I'm not that hungry in the mornings. So normally my solution is a second cup of coffee, but I've already drank my first cup of coffee. I don't have any more coffee with me, so I have to go and buy another cup of coffee. Well, I don't do the $6 Starbucks or the whatever. I do the cheapest gas station I can find, the 99-cent small cup of coffee, because if I drink too much coffee, I will feel like crap the rest of the day. I'll feel kind of blah. Going back to my comment about I want to be able to eat lunch on time, I don't want to eat lunch too early. Like 11 a.m. is about the earliest that I'm willing to eat lunch, because if I eat my entire lunch and I'm done by 10:30, I'm going to be starving again by like 3 o'clock, and I'm still at work at 3 o'clock. So, it's not time for supper yet. So I don't want to eat lunch any earlier than about 11 o'clock, but I also don't want to drink or have a heavy snack at 10 o'clock and then not be eating lunch until 2 o'clock, because then I won't be hungry for supper at 5:30, 6:30, which means I will be pushing up, and that'd be okay if I could go to bed and be full. But if I don't eat supper at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, whatever, and it pushes later, I go to bed at 8. So that means I'm trying to go to bed, and now I'm starving. Now I'm wanting to go in the kitchen and eat as much food as possible because I'm starving to death, which is the most unhealthiest thing I could possibly do, is eat a bunch of food, junk food, trash food, right before I go to sleep. I guess it's kind of just a rant, but maybe everybody else experiences the same problem. I don't know, but for now, I have a small cup of coffee that was super cheap. It's delicious, and it's gonna time me. It's 5 after 10 right now, so it's gonna hold me until lunchtime, and it just brightens my day like coffee does. So I'm good to go for now, and we'll eat lunch here in a few hours. Okay, so I actually already ate lunch. I forgot to show you. I was on the phone busy and just kind of started eating, but I did want to talk about it, considering the coffee conversation before. For lunch, I pretty much bring the same thing every day. I normally pack my lunch because I try to be responsible and not spend money on eating out all the time. It doesn't always work, but especially towards the end of the week when I'm running out of bread and things like that, because for lunch, I bring 2 or 3 sandwiches, usually turkey, mayonnaise, and cheese on wheat bread or whole wheat, honey wheat. Put them in Ziplocs, wrap them in a paper towel, put them in Ziplocs, put them in my cooler. And then typically a bag of chips or 2 of whatever. I buy the random assorted pack of chips in the big box, and I bring those, and then like a cosmic brownie, I'll usually throw that in. I'll usually throw in an apple or a banana, and then a bunch of water. That's what's in my cooler. I don't always eat all that food. Sometimes I do. It really depends on how hungry I am. It's not the healthiest thing, but it is fairly cheap. And for trying to be a little bit financially responsible, that's works out for me. So I realized that earlier when I was talking about how I stopped and got a cheap coffee, some people might just say to themselves, why didn't you just make a coffee at your office, at work? Well, my job requires me to be in the field and on the road in my vehicle the majority of the day. So I'm not near a coffee maker. So just to clarify, that's why I stopped and bought a coffee, because I have nowhere to make it. The last part of the crucial component to keeping me from starving to death during the day is indeed water. I drink maybe 7 to 10 bottles of this a day. I don't know if that's normal. That's just how much I want, because that's how much I'm thirsty. So yeah, water can suppress my appetite as well. And just to be clear, I don't have a disorder. I'm not starving to death all day, every day. But when I'm big and I like to eat, then I want food every now and then. Wrapping this video out here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Take care.